Hey guys, MAUZY here. Welcome back to my casting channel. Today I'm bringing you something different. It's going to be a ZVP, and next time we meet, it's going to be another match that you will find out about soon enough, I hope. So yeah, we'll talk about it a bit later, but let's see who are the players, shall we? Spotting in the bottom left side of altitude, we have, representing CSO ESPORTS, from Poland, it is going to be Trifax. As our red Zerg, really lovely player, I love watching him play. And his opponent is going to be the adored North American player, our green Protoss from Team Gosu, it is RockEr. Okay, so let's see what this is going to be. Ooh, we actually started a cannon rush, ladies and gentlemen, but this is if I'm not mistaken, this was a Nexus. Was this a Nexus first? I think this was a Nexus first. And we have the pylon ready, and this is going to support like a cannon or two, maybe, if we are lucky to see it. Let's see what Trifax's defense is going to be. So, just a tad bit about the match. This is going to be the first series from Koprulu Team League, a semi-finals match between CSO ESPORTS and Team Gosu. And next time we are going to see that match's ace match, the last map of the series. Was thinking about casting it on the CSO channel, but I sadly did not get all the replays, so I guess it is what it is. It happens to the best. Yeah, so one cannon goes down, did not get cancelled because it finished, and we have two more cannons coming up. As Trifax is going to be able to attack these cannons and pretty much everything from the high ground, instant cancel on the remaining two cannons and the pylon, and now two pylons are going to go down. There is a pylon blocking the third base, but that is just going to be really sick of a defense from Trifax. I am really impressed by this defense with a hatch block into like hatch first, basically. Instantly we're going to see the bailing nest dropped, as link speed is going to finish pretty much at the normal timing. Trifax sees that there is a cannon going up at home. Did he see the cybercore? I suppose he saw the cybercore, or sorry, he expects the cybercore. The cybercore is also in a awkward position, if you ask me. It's kind of interesting. Now link speed has finished, and these links have waited for link speed. Now, if there is no... Wait, is this a full wall? I don't know if this is a full wall or not. If this is a full wall, then Trifax will not get in. If this is not a full wall, then RockEr will not be able to actually hold this, at least in my educated opinion, because the links are just going to move past the cannon. I mean, straight into the main base where there is no cannon so far. Pylon is just going down right now. Maybe RockEr just feels it. And let's see the bailing bust. As two adepts are going to get surrounded. Let's see if... okay, beautifully pulling back the bailings. I was going to say, let's see if the bailings are going to be sacrificed into that... into those two adepts. And I believe he's going to go for the forge. He's going to soften up the forge, but that is not enough so far. Now this last bailing just tries to get close. It's like, boys, let me in there. I need to get in, and let's see the rewall behind this. RockEr is trying his best to rewall behind this whole thing. It's going to be a shield battery, pylon, and the gateway, just trying to cut off every single position. And there is a single position with an adept over there, but the shield battery is going to do miracles over here. Obviously, it has less HP than a pylon overall, so that should be an issue, basically. But yeah, this one gateway will finish, but looks like the links are going to get in, and in my honest opinion, since this shield battery is not finished, nor there is no cannon either, this game might just be over. Trifax is on 3 bases, RockEr is not mining off of one of his bases, and the other one is like mega giga oversaturated, and there's barely any gas mined over here. To be honest, there is a lot of gas in the bank for RockEr. And he tries to full wall once again. It has 3 adepts on the ramp, but Trifax is going to clean up everything in the main base. Beautifully done. Now we have a proxy gateway with the proxy ninja base in the top left side. RockEr pulling out some shenanigans. If I was like talking casually, I'd say like this is pure NA garbage. Obviously, this is like a super nice reaction. As a caster, I really love these plays because it creates more chaos and it creates unpredictability. Beautifully done here. Ooh, that's a lot of probes actually going down. 21 probes fell so far for 33 lings. So that is not that great. I mean, there was a couple of banelings destroyed. Obviously, this overlay does not show perfectly how many banelings went down. I think the only ones that are shown are the ones that are killed. Beautifully busting this location for beautiful bust for Trifax. And now Trifax is actually, well, if he continues this, then well, he's going to just deny this base, obviously, and he's going to scout forward and just see what's happening over here. Do we have glaive? We have glaive. Okay, so these adepts could pose a bit of a threat here. Is this going to be enough? I don't think so, because Trifax is on 3 bases. Could get a 4th, to be honest. Ooh, but the drones are actually clumped up. RockEr doesn't see it, doesn't see it. Okay, 7 roaches are on the way. They're going to pop mainly over here in the main base, and a couple in the natural, and the third. The third one is actually really far away. Ooh, and that's a lot of damage in terms of drones as well. 14 drones went down, and now the Lings are trying to do something, but there are sentries, so Trifax is not going to be able to put an end to this game. But these roaches are going to do really well against this. Obviously, the glaive adept pressure is one that every Zerg kind of gets annoyed by. I think there's only a couple of Zergs who defend it comfortably. It's a really powerful strategy in my opinion. There should be one more adept, no? I think every single adept went down. There's like all the adepts are at home. There is still a full wall. RockEr tries to get the main base back, and he will succeed, but look at this army, honestly. Like, what do you do against this? It's like 20 army supply versus 22. Obviously a cannon would not be bad. Oh wait, there is a cannon over here with a shield battery, so overcharge should be available. And there is, ooh, that's a lot of chrono. Obviously you don't really have anything to use the chrono on. Maybe the gateways. Now adepts are destroying this. I am not exactly sure if you want to do that. More gateways and a dark shrine are incoming. Trifax has yet to take a 4th base. Obviously the Protoss is on 1 base, so there's no need to go overly greedy. One overlord fell somewhere. There's like a bit of a supply block here, but Trifax is still in a commanding lead. Do we have a lair? Ooh, wait, hold on a second. There is no lair. This could actually be big if this Dark Shrine goes unscouted, and if this okay, never mind. The Dark Shrine will get scouted unless RockEr just spots this overload, which I don't see too many chances for. Okay, one more round of adepts is going to shade into the 3rd base. There was a couple of them in the natural, the 3rd location natural. This is going to do a lot of damage, to be honest. Like, what is going on? This looks a tad bit closer than it should be. Worker wise, Trifax is only up 5 workers, but RockEr is barely mining off of 1.5 bases, so it is not that great. Trifax has more larva to replace everything. He has decent saturation on each base, and he has a super nice army. The only thing, never mind. Everything is secured, as probably this overlord just saw. Ooh, never mind. Never saw that dark shrine. 3rd location will be scouted, and RockEr will be denied putting down a 3rd base. Now there is an overseer at home morphing currently. Trifax finally going for that 4th base. Obviously this 3rd might just fall. Look at the pacified queen and the DT just sitting next to each other. The DTs are just doing whatever. Will this base go down? I think it will go down. There's not enough surface area. It will go down, but the Lynx are going to handle this. Now another round of Lynx are going to handle the other DT on the other side. I believe Trifax will replace this base. Will actually just do what he needs to do and put another base over here. But still, we have barely any mining for RockEr. Actually, RockEr now mines with more workers. I think it's a bit more efficient. There's a bit of oversaturation on both bases, and RockEr desperately needs a third base if he wants to like stay competitive in this game for a bit longer. We are hitting the 12-minute mark soon, and that means one of the bases is going to mine out really fast. Now, Trifax's 4th hatchery is also on the way. Once again, he's replacing that at the line 3rd. And honestly, I don't know if we are actually talking about Protoss having a chance in this game. There is barely any splash. Like, that Archon is not... I know a lot of Protosses are coping with Archon splash damage, but yeah, let's be honest. They're good against Lings. They're okay-ish against Roaches and Ravagers, but even though you still want to have Immortals, you still want to have Disruptors, Colossi. So yeah, honestly, Stargates, which would be epic against this, but that's not going to happen. Third base gets cancelled. Oh hey, at least it wasn't a kill, but Trifax is almost double the supply, so he is in a super commanding lead. This is just like a formal thing. Probably RockEr is going to go for that disruptive play. I don't really see any other solution here. I am not sure if RockEr knows about every single base. He does, so it kind of surprises me that he stays in this game. Obviously, he really doesn't want to fall down to a pit hole. And now, as I thought, the disruptor play will come in. Blink is also researching, so Blink Stalkers are not that bad against Roaches, but let's be honest here, there is not too much money to actually go for Blink Stalkers. There is gas, but there's barely any minerals. If you want to continuously produce Disruptors, that's not going to be a chance. And yeah, RockEr is getting cornered. This third base will get cancelled once again, if not killed. I believe we're going to finally have the winner of this first game. Yeah, GG is called, and we are moving on to game number 2. Alright, so Royal Blood is going to be the second map of this best of 2 series. And yeah, it's an interesting map, I would say. I'm not exactly sure what race is favored here between Protoss and Zerg. I personally don't like the map to play on it. I like the design. I really love the carpets. So yeah, let's do our signature introduction of the players. Spawning the bottom left carpet, we have our green Protoss for Team Gosu. It is RockEr and his opponent. In the top right carpet, we have for Team CSO, it is Trifax. Bit of a Linglad impression over there. I really love how Linglad casts. I haven't casted with him for a long time, so Linglad, if you're watching this video by any chance, I miss you, brother. I really want to cast with you. But yeah, once again we have the hatch block. I really like that play. I don't like that it is with a pylon that is also finishing. I believe if you want to like force the pylon thing, then it should be with cancelling the pylon. Now, we have another Nexus first, which is quite interesting in my opinion. Let's see if it's going to be a Forge play or not this time. Okay, once again, it is going to be a Forge. Okay, RockEr is doubling down. He's like, surely you're not expecting me. Ooh, he places it too close. Trifax will see this. And the pool is not actually finished yet, so Trifax went once again for the hatch first. Let's see if this is going to work out for RockEr or not. Last game it was kind of an interesting position. Queens could attack it from the high ground. This is going to be the same thing. And this is going to be a spine. There we go. Spine crawler on the way. We have the 2 queens, of course. And Trifax is actually doubling down on this defense. So I kind of like this. And I suppose he's going to go for a hatchery somewhere. I mean, another one. Is this going to be the case? I don't know. But yeah, there's this type of round, this is actually really good for RockEr, I would say. And this hatchery is going to go down. So there is no chance for Trifax to actually stop this from going down, in my opinion. And this one is blocked, so he has to take the line third as the new natural. So pretty much decent start from RockEr, and he's going to full wall this whole thing while the cannon is finishing. And link speed is not finished, so once the cannon finishes, this should be fine over here. Second cannon will start. And of course, RockEr wants to clean up. This is going to be a close call. Ooh, the forge goes down, but beautiful cybercore placement over there. The gate is still alive. And now that Overlord is also in trouble, Queen can attack these pylons and cannons from the high ground without any issues. The spine crawler will take care of this pylon, one of the two. Okay, Overlord is barely surviving, but surviving nonetheless. We have 3 gases being taken at the same time on the side of RockEr. Of course, he needs gas to be able to afford any kind of tech. And Trifax will take a third base, which RockEr will be aware of, I suppose. Since this pylon will give it away, that the drone is positioned over here. Usually you want to find out if the Zerg is trying to macro out of it or just doing a 1 base, maybe a 2 base. Is RockEr aware? Yes, he's aware of this hatchery over here. And I'm kind of I'm kind of surprised that Trifax did not finish up these cannons. Overlord will scout everything. There is literally nothing in the main when it comes to like extra buildings. Okay, pylon A is being taken down. I suppose RockEr will try to go for some kind of expansion. Am I crazy to assume that? Ooh, he has to cancel it once again. Oh, that was wait, is this another full wall? Yes, it is another full wall in my opinion. Okay, quite interesting, not gonna lie. And remember, if the queen doesn't or the spine crawler doesn't take it down, then there's going to be warp-in opportunity for the Protoss on that location. Slow warp-ins, but warp-ins nonetheless, so it's going to pose some threat. 2 adepts are beautifully being taken care of. Oh, and look at this, the cheese of cheeses. Like, opening Nexus first, successfully cannon rushing after, going for a lot of tech with the single, basically barely any units. There's no units, there's only probes. And then taking the gold, the backside of the gold, the backside. It is amazing what this dude is doing. I'm really amazed. Hats off to you, sir. You create some beautiful builds. If it's freestyle, then you have a great style. You have a great taste in cheese and everything. I would hate to play against your ladder or anyone who follows your build orders, or whoever invented them. But as a caster, I adore it, even though it's one of my dear teammates who's actually at the receiving end of this whole thing. Now, Trifax has 2 links at the 2 locations, and it's an interesting situation now. Does Trifax realize? Okay, oh, he realizes. Oh, and he sees the recall as well. Beautiful scout here by Trifax. Oh, and the leagues are already in position. What is the tech on the side of Trifax? He has a Roach Warren finished up, and the lair is coming up. We will have Glaive Adepts and +1 finishing, so those Glaive Adepts are going to do a bit better against Roaches, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. And this is 4 gateways, so 4 gate Glaive off of 3 bases. And here we have another gateway explosion. We're going up to 8. That is actually beautiful. Oh, there is a shield battery. Okay. So there is a shield battery. This game is not yet over. Even if this falls, it's not yet over. Trifax is not on 4 bases yet. Shade is going to finish just to draw attention, I suppose. Now, I'm not sure what you want to do as the Zerg. You just let this mine because you cannot really do anything against it. But look at this. Blink and +2 is going to be instantly instantly researched, or started rather. And these adepts do not finish the shade. Let's see if... Ooh, Trifax wants to take the gold base. Let's see if RockEr spots this this hatchery up here. Ooh, beautifully sniping the drone. Okay, he's going to see this this base over here, and he's going to cancel the shade. But Trifax is actually doing a great job. RockEr is going to retreat with the shades, and is going to take his adepts to safety. Now, meanwhile, this is actually a really decent position because, first of all, there is some nice static defense over here, and the army is gathering up. There is 2 cannons at home. I would actually love a night display, to be honest. A night display would make me happy. I'm not gonna lie. Night display would be epic. Bailing Nest, okay. That's also a decent play, I guess, if you want to bust it, but it is going to be really difficult, in my opinion, to bust this location. I mean, just look at it. Shield battery way behind. It's probably going to try and go for the good old trusty Veiling Bust onto this gold base. Obviously, you want to shut down the mining for as long as possible. Ooh, +2 is denied here. That is big. If +2 would have finished, that would have been a totally different situation. Now the roaches are going to go down due to these +1 stalkers and adepts. But it is really crucial. No more cannons, and RockEr has been depending on cannons for a long time. I did not recreate the forge so far. +2 is not finished. The upgrade lead would have been really nice. And look at that, +2 fired up once again. Okay, second forge was already done, never mind. And now another second forge is getting added. No matter how interesting that sounds. And look at that, RockEr is actually expanding towards the south side of this gold base, so he's trying to have this as reinforcement. Triple Robo. Okay, I semi lost the plot, but I actually quite enjoy it. You know, because I don't expect anything. This is not probably any kind of build order. This is just like reactive and freestyling and just beautiful. This is a beautiful game. Like, both players are just trying to put up some kind of compositions. Obviously adepts should not be in this composition at this moment. Ooh, but this is actually looking quite scary for RockEr. Let's see if he can pull back and just defend. He is quite close. But okay, beautifully pulling the roaches away. Those are the slow and clumsy units who can just get stuck behind each other and just barely attack. But the lings, man, they are actually brilliant. They are brilliant. Look at that damage that they are doing currently. Worker wise, it is not that terrible for RockEr, considering there's a billion lings in his main. But now, ooh, now another set of Roach Ravager Ling. And do we have a couple of Bailings or not? Nope, we don't have. And RockEr needs to just gather all of his units and recall. The recall is going to come in, I suppose. There's no energy. That means this base is going to go down. This is really frustrating for RockEr. He could have recalled to this bottom right corner. And RockEr is kind of falling apart. Triple Immortals, but those are not doing really good against Lings. Ooh, another 2 Immortals will pop, but the supply block is actually incredibly frustrating. He needs to put down more than 2 pylons, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, he's going to lose a couple of units over here. Let's see if this is going to be enough or not for RockEr. 3 Immortals still alive, but he cannot actually produce more. Ooh, one of the gateways could go down. Oh, the pylon! Okay, 2 gateways are being depowered, but no robos. And another gateway is actually still powered. Okay, look at this changeling. This changeling is epic because he can see how much it comes down, the ramp. Nice bios to keep RockEr away, but this is a scary Protoss army, let me tell you that much. If I had this kind of army, I was also very confident against what Trifax has. Oh, the gateway wall is not going to be in time! Ooh, one of the gateways is going to be in time, and I believe this Ling run by is going to do a bit more damage because this time around there is nothing to defend with. Let's see if the recall is going to come in. Ooh, there is a recall on both NEXUS. But RockEr is actually not recalling. What is happening here? Like, RockEr is kind of like letting everything go here, as it seems. Kind of interesting, not gonna lie. +2 is finished, +1 armor will not finish in my opinion if Trifax has something to say about it. It's still a super long way to go. Cybercore is not being reproduced currently, and I suppose there is no second Cybercore finished. Yep, there is none. There's 8 gateways, but all you can produce is Charge Zealots. And oh wait, never mind, you can produce Templars as well, but there is barely any gas for that. No sentries, no stalkers. Let's see, there is Psystorm research. Oh, that's a Templar that has Storm on it. RockEr needs to be careful, really careful. Beautiful force fields. Trifax tries to break them, but it actually ends up making Trifax retreat. It's going to expand towards this 9 o'clock location. Has the gold. I mean, Trifax is just consuming the map. Look at the creep as well. The creep is moving forward and forward and forward. Yeah, just a beautiful game from Trifax. Just handling all the BS that RockEr has been putting out. And RockEr has decent ideas, and don't get me wrong, there is a lot of good chances over here. Oh, but the Bailings slip through. Not a lot of them get targeted down by the storms. There is no more storms left. There's no splash damage, and you need splash damage against this. Beautiful splits by RockEr, though. Have to admit it. You gotta give credit where credit's due, and these are still 2 immortals. One of them is healthy, one of them is going to go down. One more immortal just joins the fray out of nowhere, and this is pure Ravager. So, oh my goodness, this is a chaotic game. I believe RockEr just saw this base, obviously because of the observer as well, and this is really painful. Now RockEr managed to reproduce this this gold base. Oh, but the door is still open, and nothing is safe when Trifax just enters the base. That's going to be another set of production that is not going to get repowered, and that means there's 7 gateways. Oh, this is a... I believe this is like an Artosis pylon. It would power 2 more gateways. Decent storm there. Has to morph them into Archons. Ooh, and these Immortals are just going to get basically just surrounded and biled down. Beautifully done there by Trifax. Just surrounding with the Lings and just not letting go. And obviously Immortals do really bad against unarmored units. And there we go. Trifax takes this series 2-0. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. This was an epic series. Epic series, like 100% recommended. If you are a fan of StarCraft, you would appreciate both sides. The standard defense, a standard opener defense from the Zerg player, and the creativity from RockEr, and just going for those ballsy plays like Nexus first into a cannon rush. Epic. I love this series. Huge thank you to Trifax for submitting this. Yeah, as I said, don't forget we are going to have a part 2 of this clan war. We are going to see the ace match as well. The player you see winning on the screen currently will participate in that as well. So if you enjoyed it, then be sure to check out that one. But yeah, that's going to be it from me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, share it with your friends, spread the word. MAUZYcast is the small creator channel that brings you all kinds of levels of StarCraft. And yeah, check out my other videos if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, and shout out to CSO ESPORTS, of course, to Trifax especially, for just supporting me with replays, supporting me in any way. So yeah, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.